Now, if your personal information is hacked and then released and you suffer damages, the question is, do you have legal recourse? Well, it's a topical question, especially when you look at what happened to a young man by the name of LAREMY TUNSIL. Now, he's a star college football player, offensive tackle, expected to be a top 5 draft pick in the most recent draft. That was until this video was released. And no, it's not a horror film. This came out literally during the draft in real time. And he's got a bong attached to a gas mask, so if you're wondering what you're looking at, be proud that you can't tell that right away. Well, as a result, Tunsil fell to the 13th pick, and he lost out on millions of dollars. So, while we all agree he was a moron to record it. He went to Ole Miss, all right? And so he recorded it. He put it on his own site. But the point is, it was his own site. Does he have any legal recourse against somebody who hacked into his private material? Now, I know you're going to laugh, but there was that old famous line Ray Donovan, the former labor secretary, said when he went to the courtroom steps and he was acquitted, but he goes, where do I go to get my reputation back? In this case, his reputation took a $10 million hit.
This guy.
Not a bong hit, but a $10 million hit was his rookie contract, the result at this cost. Does he have recourse here?
Well, his reputation, that is his reputation. His reputation wasn't hurt. That's who he was.
But he didn't choose to share it, Mayo. Somebody made the decision for him.
But when you talk about defamation, truth is a defense. So, I mean, if he's sitting there smoking that's what he chose to do.
If you put this case aside, I mean, if somebody breaks into your personal email and
we're
they
seeing this
steal
more and more
something,
often now.
you can definitely sue them for that.
Sure,
I mean, especially if they have like a plan
Password
to
protected.
do something. Of course.
Well, they think they got it from his phone, and they think that the person who got it is somebody who is acting as an illicit agent for him. So criminally, there's a federal statute called the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, and it depends whether this person was authorized to get into the account, whether this person had his password, because the allegation, as I understand it, is that this individual actually bought him the phone and may have accessed it via his old phone. So if he had the password, they'd have to argue, the government would, or the civil plaintiff, because there's a cause of action under that he exceeded authorized
Isn't there
access.
also another deterrent, which is if you do pursue a case like this?
If it's a computer, by the way,
Right.
if the phone qualifies.
Let's say you choose to pursue the case. Can't they basically open up all kinds of discovery? Aren't we all also making it really hard for the person whose personal information, embarrassing information comes out, that now they're having to play victim twice?
They'll get all of that discovery. It'll have to be turned over if it's relevant, but that doesn't mean it comes into evidence.
Can I give you another spin on this thing, okay?
Here comes the bomb.
Forget the technical stuff and the technical legal stuff.
By the way, was that what it was like at hospital when you played cornerback?
Yeah. Listen.
Yeah.
Take the fifth.
They call him Flying Dutchman for a reason.
And but there was a difference back then. Marijuana was illegal. Marijuana is
not in Maryland.
not
in
is not illegal anymore. I don't care what anyone says. It's a it's a non-prosecutable crime virtually everywhere. The trend is it's going to be legalized everywhere. We have to get past this idea that using marijuana can make you lose a contract of $5 million, $10 million, $20 million. White CEOs in corporate America, do they test them for marijuana? Do they lose their contracts?
We need a test case. You got to have one with that whatever that was you had on that gas mask.
No, it's still illegal under federal. It's still legal under federal.
And it's illegal in a lot of
states. It's non-prosecutable. Nobody prosecutes marijuana
I think we
anymore.
suck a nerve with Brad, by the way.
They don't even arrest them anymore in New York City for marijuana.
You're my expert
note
witness.
here, that is going to be all the time we have for tonight here. Passion Defense, Brad. Thanks to everybody for joining us. I'll be back here tomorrow. I'll see you at 6.